Hello, coin collectors out there. Welcome back to the Big D Coins channel. Hopefully everyone is having a great day as always. In today's video, we have these three coins right here, 1972, 73, and a 74 Jefferson nickel. Now, this coin was made from 1946 until 2014 without any changes to the design. We'll talk about these 3 years for most of the video. We'll also bring in these kind of special coins at the end. I have two turn of the century 1900 victory nickels. So these coins are going to be worth a lot more than these 1972, 73, and 74 Jefferson nickels, but we'll get into that a little bit later in the video. We will talk about the value as well as any error coins associated with this series. But first, let's talk about the design. So on the obverse side of the coin, the front side of the coin, we see a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, who was the third president of the United States of America from 1801 to 1809. We see "In God We Trust" in the lettering right here. We see liberty and then the date of the coin. In the year 1972, the mintages are pretty high for this coin. There was a total of 202 million of these that were made at the Philadelphia Mint. There was an additional 351 of these made at the Denver Mint. Now, when we flip it over to the reverse side right here, we see Monticello right here on the reverse. So that's pretty noticeable right there. That was the former home of Thomas Jefferson. We also see some lettering, the E pluribus unum going across the top right here. Monticello right here, 5 cents in United States of America. Now, E pluribus unum translates to out of many, one. Now, as far as the value of this coin goes, since there were hundreds of millions of them that were made, coins in this condition right here, which is a pretty worn out condition, kind of average what you would expect to see from a circulated coin, these are not going to be worth anything more than face value. You have to get up into the mint state condition coins for them to be really worth more than face value. A mint state 63 coin is going to be worth about 25 cents, and a mint state 65 coin is going to be worth $3. So keep in mind the coin grading scale goes from 0 to 70. So a mint state 63 or a mint state 65 is a very highly graded coin. All right, so we'll keep that to the left, and then we'll bring in our new coin, the 1973 Jefferson nickel. Now, the mintages on this one are a little bit higher, but the values are actually the same compared to the 1972. There were 384,396,000 of these that were made at the Philadelphia Mint. There was an additional 261 million that were made at the Denver Mint. These in a mint state 63, like our previous coin, are going to be worth 25 cents, and a mint state 65 will be worth $3. And on to the third and final coin. And like the previous two, these ones are going to be worth 25 cents as well in a mint state 63 condition, and $3 in a mint state 65. Now, the mintages for the 1974 are actually quite higher. 601,752,000 were made at the Philadelphia Mint, and an additional 277 million were made at the Denver Mint. So all three of these coins in a mint state 63 condition are going to be worth 25 cents. In a mint state 65 condition are going to be worth $3. Now, unfortunately, the Cherry Picker's Guide to Rare Die and Variety Coins does not have any error coins listed that are documented for these three coins right here. The previous error coin, or the most recent error coin that they have prior to these days right here, is the 1971 S proof, and then it jumps to 1979 S proof coin. So no documented error coins that are listed in the Cherry Picker's Guide for these 3 years right here. Now, I didn't mention metal content at the beginning of the video, but these coins are 75% copper, 25% nickel. So unfortunately, there is not any silver in these coins. They do have a melt value that's slightly higher than the actual value of the coin, the face value of the coin. So their melt value is 6.67 cents, and these are obviously a 5-cent coin. However, you're not going to go through all that melt value just to melt this down, and get maybe 1 or 2 cents more worth of metal, because you'd put in a lot more energy cost to actually melting down the coin. These coins have a weight of 5 grams, and as I said, 75% copper, 25% nickel. Now let's bring in those special victory head coins that we see right here. So these are the 1900 5-cent Liberty nickels with the word cents on the reverse side. So this design was made from 1883 to 1913. These two ones right here are just smack dab right on the turn of the century, 1900. These coins are, again, a 5-gram coin. There's still that copper nickel metal composition, and the size of the coin is the same as the previous ones that we were looking at before. So we've got same diameter of the coin right here. What you see on the obverse side of the coin is a head of liberty. Right here, the head of liberty. Now there are 13 stars going around the head. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 going around the head right here. That represents the first 13 colonies of the United States of America. Then we see the date down here at the bottom. When we flip it over to the reverse side, we see a large V in the center. So this represents the Roman numeral 5 with a wreath going around the outside of it. We've got lettering that says United States of America. E pluribus unum is found right here. And then we have the V for 5 and then cents right here. They had to put the cents down at the bottom because they didn't want people passing these off as $5 coins rather than 5-cent coins. Now the edge of the coin will be smooth. I'll flip that over for you. So it's not a milled edge coin that you would see maybe with the dollar coin or with the quarter. So here's the kind of the Susan B. Anthony as an example right here. You've got that milled edge going around the side. And these ones right here just have that smooth edge to them, which is consistent with the current Jefferson Nickels that we see right here. As far as the mintage for the year 1900, there were 27,253,000 of these coins that were made. In a extra fine condition, these coins will be worth $20. In a good condition, these coins will be worth $1.55. So these coins are going to be worth a lot more, $1.55 for the low level worn out coin compared to the you'd have to get one of these in a very good condition just to be worth 25 cents. So we really do exchange a lot of value when we go from this coin right here to this coin right here. The value really drops off. Let's quickly summarize what we talked about today. We looked at these coins right here, the 72, the 73, and then finally the 1974 Jefferson nickel. 200 million of these were made. Then we had 384 million of these and 601 million of these. That's all the info that I've got for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this video. If you are into coin collecting, please check out some of the other videos on this channel. We have plenty of videos about nickels, pennies, dimes, quarters, dollars, half dollars, whatever you're into related to coin collecting. We've got it on the channel, so please do check it out. Thank you and best of luck coin collecting out there. Enjoy.